this is Elsa from Elsa's Lovely Looming, and I'm going to show you how to loom something very lovely. Let's get started. So today I'm going to be making the Starburst bracelet. The Starburst bracelet is actually the reason I wanted to start rainbow looming, because I saw it on YouTube one day when I was just looking at something else, and I immediately wanted to make it. So this is a really cool bracelet, and it's a Starburst. It's called Starburst, and this is one. You can't really tell what the design is on this one because I really made it like a mishmash of colors. But this one's also one. See how each little blue area looks kind of like a bursting star? And then this is also a starburst, very full of color. And so, I'm going to make a starburst today. I'm going to be making a rainbow starburst. So, what you're going to need to make this bracelet is one rainbow loom, one rainbow loom hook. My rainbow loom hook snapped, so I got a purple crochet hook and made a rainbow loom pencil grip to put on it. So you're gonna need a hook, and then you're going to need your colors. I'm going to be using white and the rainbow colors. See, the white part's gonna be the white part on this, like it's gonna be like that, like the white on this. And then the rainbow colors, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple, are going to be the Starburst. So it's going to be like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Exactly one rainbow. So, and you're going to need one clip. It can be a C clip or an S clip, but I'm using a C clip. So, to begin making this bracelet, you have to make sure that your loom with the red arrow at the top has to be the red arrow pointing away from you. So the red arrow is closest to you and pointing away from you. And at the top of the loom that it's like a V. And down here next to the arrow, it's also a V. So, to start making this bracelet, you need to you're going to start by making your outline. So you're going to take one rainbow loom rubber band and put it from the middle peg on the bottom to the left, and from the middle peg on the bottom to the right. And a lot of bracelets start like this, so probably you already know how to do this. But anyway, you're going to go up the left one, up the right one, and then up the left, up the left. So you really want to make sure that they're stacked properly. Like the one that you put on before this one would be right underneath it, and this one's on the top on the next one, and so on and so forth. And so, like, I'm just gonna put on a rubber band. You want it to be like this, not like that or something. That's not good. So anyway, you're gonna put it all the way up the left, all the way up the right. So, since I'm already almost done, I'm not even gonna fast forward. At the top, you don't want to go to this one, because that one you don't want to go to. You want to go and turn in to that one. And then you want to come back down here and do it on the other side. So now I'm just going to fast forward because you know how to do it. And then, of course, you're just going to turn in. And now you want to push them all down. And it's going to look, it should look like this from the beginning all the way up the loom. So now you're going to make the starbursty parts, like the little parts. I'm gonna start with red, and you're going to take a rubber band, and you're not gonna start on this first one here. You're going to start on the second one right there. And you're going to go from this second peg up to the right. And you're going to start placing the bands clockwise. So you're going to go from that one to that one, and then from this one to this one, and then this one. It's the phone, geez. And to the left, and straight up. So you can see how that looks like a starburst. It's like a burst. Starburst. And so then you're not going to go straight up like that. No. You're going to skip a space, and you're not going to have any rubber band there. And you're going to start there and go up. And in a clockwise rotation, you're going to put the rubber bands. Like this. And then to the left. And then straight up. So I'll do this one more time with you, and then I'm going to fast forward. So now I've done red, orange, and now I'm going to do yellow. So you're going to start here, and you're going to go up to the left, and then down to the left, and then straight down. And you want to push it down as you go because you want them to be stacked really well. If they're not stacked well, you're not going to be happy with the finish. And then you're going to go down to the left and up to the left. And then straight up. So now I'm just going to fast forward. Okay, so this is the last one. And the last one, you're just gonna finish off that starburst. And now you're almost done placing the bands. Now you're going to place the cat bands. So to make a cat band, you take a rubber band and use your fingers. You can do it with 2 fingers. Oh. You can do it with 2 fingers or 1 finger. It really does not matter. And you go twist it into a figure 8 or an infinity symbol, and then loop it on top of itself so that there's 2 loops. And then go up to the top here and put it on that top one. And usually you only put it on the top one, but on Starburst bracelets, you don't. On most bracelets, you only put it on that top one, but on Starburst, you put a lot more. So you're going to take another one and do it again. Ow. And you're going to go down one, and on the middle of this purple starburst, you're going to put it on there. And then you're going to not put it on this next one, but you're going to put it on the middle of each starburst. And while I'm at it, I'm going to show you how to do it on your hook. So you're going to take a rubber band and put it on your hook, and twist it into a figure 8 like that, and then loop it back onto your hook. Oh, it didn't happen. Loop it back onto your hook so that you can see that it crosses right there, and there's 2 loops on your hook. And then you can go like this on the middle of that. blue Starburst. I'll show you another time. Hook it, twist it. Came off. Hook, twist, loop. Pull both loops of the band. Pull with the hook and put on the middle of that next Starburst. I find it easier to do with my fingers. Pull, twist, loop, and then you can just put it straight on there. And so you're gonna put one on the middle of every single Starburst. So I've gotten almost all of them done. I only have one more. And there, on that red. But you're not gonna put one on this first one. Okay. So now you're going to start hooking the bands. You're going to turn around your loom so that you can now see in between the rubber bands here the red arrow pointing toward you. And you're going to take your hook down here. You're going to take your hook. The hero today, your hook. Okay, so you're going to just take your hook, your normal hook. And you're going to come down here and get under this cap band. This cap band, you're gonna get under it and get that purple band. And you're gonna hold down the cap band so it doesn't leave and pull that purple band up and just loop it forward so that it looks like this. And now you're gonna start going in the counterclockwise direction. So you're going to go down in here, get under those white bands and under that purple that you just looped. And you're going to get this right bottom band, pull it up and bring it to where it comes from down there on the right. And now that it's been pulled there, it's easier to get down in there. And you can get that upper right one and pull it to where it comes from. And straight up. And just get that one. And this one's really easy to get to because it's the last one on the peg. So you just pull it like that. And doesn't that look like such like a starburst? Bursting star. Whew. And now you're gonna come up here on this very top one and see there's only one blue rubber band down there, and you're gonna grab it and hook it forward and get under those white ones and get that bottom right one and bring it to where it comes from, and that one and that one and that one and this one. I'll do it one more time with you and then I'm going to fast forward. So you're gonna get under here and get that green band and hook it forward. And now you're gonna go counterclockwise. Get under that white band, that's looped twice, and get that bottom right one and get it down to where it comes from. And then the upper right one. I know that usually you start on the left with Rainbow Loom, but on this you start on the right and go counterclockwise when you loop. And up and get that upper left one and get that lower left one. And then now I'm going to just fast forward.
Ding-a-ling, ding-dong, ding. Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling, and the bells began to ring. I looked at her.
And on this last one, you're just going to bring it forward do this very last starburst like this. So, once your very last starburst is done, it will look like this. From the bottom of your loom was purple all the way up. Da 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 da! Fireworks! So, now that it looks like this, you're going to do the border, the white part, this white part. You're going to do the border. So you're going to come back down here next to the purple and get under that cap band that's been pulled and go and get that left band and bring it to the left. And that right band and bring it to the right. And then you're going to get under these two purple loops and under those two white loops and get that very bottom band on that peg. And then again on here, bottom loop and loop forward. You're gonna wanna get the very bottom one. There's only 5 loops on here. This one, and then these 2 and these 2, and you want to get under those 2 blue ones and under those first 2 white ones and get that very bottom white one and hook it forward and do that all the way up the loom. I'll do it one more time. Hook it up, hook it forward. Up. There we go. And so now I'm just going to fast forward.
Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling. Ding-a-ling, 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 ding-a-ling.
Okay, so this one you're just gonna bring into the middle, and then you're gonna go all the way back down here and do it all over again. So under all those bands, bottom white one, loop it forward, and now I'm just gonna continue fast forwarding.
Found a hole.
And then just bring it into the middle. So now you're done looping the bands.
I could try to call.
So you're going to see how this is like this down here and do 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 boop. Boop. And so now what you're gonna do, you're gonna come up here to the red and you're gonna stick your hook all the way down there, no hooking bands, and stick it out like that. Take a rubber band of your extension color. Your extension is this part that makes it fit your bracelet, your right wrist. So you're gonna hook it onto that hook and twist your hook and bring it up through here, and then untwist your hook, and then like that, and then you can just pull off your bracelet, and it'll look really awesome. Be careful not to like snap the bands. Like if it's hard to get it off the peg, you might want to really use your fingers to help it get off the peg. But if it just comes off like just bloop, 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 then you don't have to. So, doesn't that look so cool? I think it does. And so now what you're gonna do, I'm just keeping it hooked onto your hook. You're gonna take this hook, little clip, and see this loop here down at the bottom? You're gonna pull it open with your fingers and hook that on. And now there's 2 ways to make an extension. Either you can take a rubber band, put it on your hook, and then pull these 2 loops up and over and put this back on. That way goes faster. Or you can, like this, or you can go like this, where you put a couple rubber bands, maybe a little bit more than 2, but you know, like about how many you think you're gonna need. 4. And then you're gonna take your loops on your hook and put it here as if it was the last rubber band. Then you're gonna turn your loom around, and this is just hanging there. And you're gonna get this rubber band and hook it forward, and this one, and hook it forward, and this one, and hook it forward. And if it comes off the loom while you're doing it, don't worry about it. And then you're gonna get that, and ta-da! And bring this around. Pull this tight. Use the hook. And snap. And then you take out your hook. And you have your Starburst bracelet! And there's your bracelet. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and your very cool Starburst bracelet that's rainbow with white. And if you did like this video, you can click on thumbs up and like it. And you can share this video too with your friends and pals. And you can comment. I love to hear from you. Ideas for tutorials I could do. My next tutorial, I'm probably going to make a tutorial on how to make beads go into a simple bracelet. It's going to be really cool. So, yeah. And you can visit my blog. Elsa Looming. And yeah, you already know how to look for me on YouTube, and that's just the information that's on the other side. So, yeah, bye.
I'm really gonna make you